Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, you go again. Putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And, of course, Portland, they're in 10th place.
When I look at the Clippers, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simon said, "We've been very resilient, and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Wall in at the point. And for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Little in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
2 shots.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And Zubac drops them both. Now here's Lillard. Outside Payton. Grant with a screen on George. Payton, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Here's Wall. Here's Zubac. He can't get it to go. Nurkic with some nice D. Wall against Lillard. Pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
For three, George. It's rebounded by Grant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Payton passes to Lillard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. No good from outside. Now Los Angeles with it. Leonard outside. Pass to Wall. Here's Zubac. Now George. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Leonard against Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Leonard. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Wall against Lillard. Wall on the take. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Payton passes to Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Batum. Leonard with the ball. Zubac inside, defended by Nurkic. A nice shot by Zubac.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Grant outside. Portland again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And the Trailblazers call time here.
Start going out now. Look out for grab one.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Little. For 3, here's Lillard. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 5 points.
And with some of the deepest range in the league, Lillard has a ton of room behind the arc.
Zubac with a screen on Payton from 12 feet. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Zubac. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
At the line for two.
Shoot two.
The first one falls.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
We got this. We got this.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
And Portland has possession. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Nurkic shot is good.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Now here's Leonard. 15 in his last outing. Lets it go from 11. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And Leonard drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Well, he can create his own shot, he can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
Outside wall. Zubac passes to Batum. Leonard against Lillard. Leonard gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Wall against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Wall. Lillard. And it's Portland with another.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Zubac with a screen on Payton. Sends it home from 3-point land.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
Payton with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From 9 feet out, and Grant finishes it off.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Portland ends up going with a new group. So for the Clippers,
Laser Dancer.
the Clippers have gone 6 of 11 so far.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Simons.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Eubanks the screen. From 9 feet. No good. A bit long that time. But how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Wow, it's good.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
Simons against Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. Kennard with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Powell outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
One shot.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Simons. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Ooh, Morris with a steal.
2 minutes.
Kennard, left side. Picked by Covington. Powell outside. He's off on that one. Winslow with the defensive effort. 1:35 left in the first. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Clippers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing a bit.
Shooting for LA, Norman Powell. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
No good on the second free throw.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Winslow. Eubanks the screen. On the attack, Winslow. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Clippers in the lead. Kennard outside. Now here's Morris. Jackson outside. Powell outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots from 14. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. Outside Winslow. Here's Eubanks. Defended by Jackson. Fades back. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 5 points.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Now Jackson. Covington, a screen on Simons. Morris for 3. The shot comes out. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Gary Payton II is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Little in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Lillard outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
Wall against Lillard. Now here's Wall. He's closely guarded. And he lays it up and in. Wall's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lillard outside. And there's the drive. Wall with the defensive effort.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
George outside. Pass to Leonard, who is stolen by Lillard. Here's Little, guarded by Batum. It's deflected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
George's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside for Grant, plenty of space. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Grant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Ball against Lillard. George for three. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the right side. And here's Grant from the arc. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. Got a hand on it. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard outside. Over Lillard, and the Clippers again with a bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Nurkic just screen on Batum. And Payton, here we go. Here's Little. That three's off the mark. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Wall. Zubac with a screen on Payton. Wall for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Payton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Lillard from downtown. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Wall. Leonard passes to Zubac. It's stolen by Nurkic. Grant with it, guarded now by George. Tipped away. Lillard against Zubac. Now here's Nurkic. Defense right on him. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And use of Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he's good on the second.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something that teammates can rally behind.
Wall, the pass to Morris. Back to Wall. George outside. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Payton, no good. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Leonard on the wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Winslow comes in for Little. Sharp, he's checked in for Payton. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Wall. Free throw, no good. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
5 to shoot. George for three. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Simons. Here's Eubanks. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson finds George. Takes the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Now here's Simons. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Morris.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's Simons missing.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Jackson against Simons. Morris outside. Back to Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Portland trailing here. On the wing, Simons. Simons, a screen on Jackson. Sharp, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. George passes to Jackson. George, a screen on Simons. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Grant with a screen on Powell. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Kawhi Leonard.
Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder and the Denver Nuggets.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Kennard comes in for Paul George.
One shot.
That one falls for Grant. And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
And BA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons, and then he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
Now here's Winslow. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's Morris. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Jackson, pass to Powell. Picked by Covington for three. Portland grabs the miss. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. There's 1:17 left in the first half of this game. Portland again missing.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. Pass to Jackson from 10 feet away. They swipe it. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Watford's checked in for Portland.
Line up for your Trailblazers, Trendon Watford.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Back to Morris. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Morris, a screen on Simons. Jackson can't get it to go.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
And it's Winslow missing. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Jackson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Covington, a screen on Simons. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Trailblazers.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. On defense, the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Little, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 42% so far in the game. Wall, the pass to Zubats. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Payton against George. Now Lillard. Here's Little. Portland, no good that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Grant with a screen on Wall. Back to Payton. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. 3-pointer, no good. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Little. Ball against Lillard. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 15 points.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
Leonard outside. George outside. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet out. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Lillard against Wall. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Little. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it. The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Nurkic, and he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
George outside. Lets it fly. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Leonard. To end the drought. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 10.
And Kawhi Leonard's going to take that shot all day long.
Lillard with the ball. Grant with a screen on Wall. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Zubac against Nurkic. Zubac passes to Leonard. Payton against George. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Lillard against Wall from the arc. And that one's good. Lillard's got 18.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in.
Clippers ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Batum against Grant. Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Wall's got 11.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Lillard outside. They set the pick. Inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Wall against Lillard. Fade away. Wall no good. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Lillard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to John Wall.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul, but still manages to squeeze that one off.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
So for the Blazers, Watford's checked in for Grant. Winslow comes in for Little, and Simon has subbed in for Payton. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Batum. Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Jackson in for Wall. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Jackson. Powell outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Really left him alone that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Here's Simons. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Jackson. Covington, a screen on Simons. 6 to shoot. Kennard can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game. Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Morris finds Jackson. Covington, a screen on Lillard. Here's Jackson. They grab their own miss. Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
The offensive rebound. It's tipped. Jackson outside. Pass to Powell. On the take. And it's Portland with a rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Lillard double team. And here's Simons outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morris. Drops in the layup for 2. Morris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
To your laser dancer.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. .151 left in the third quarter. Pass to Winslow. To the paint. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 9.
And Winslow using that pick perfectly, just shifting the defense over and then setting up the assist.
Kennard finds Powell. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Free throw line jumper. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Winslow. Pass to Simons. Up and over Kennard. And it's Simons missing. The Clippers trail. Jackson with it. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Winslow's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Simons. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Puts it up from 12. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson against Simons. 5 on the clock. From deep. Here's the second effort.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers out in front, up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Sharp out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Little in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Portland leading. Outside Payton. Pass to Graham. Here's Little. Now here's Nurkic. Wall covering. Shot by Nurkic. No good. Leonard outside to the middle. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Outside Payton. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland.
Team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Grant outside. Pass to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Leonard. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Clippers lead by 1. Leonard's gone 5 for 10 shooting tonight. Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Wall. The 3, here's Lillard. Portland again missing. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Lillard. Grant the screen. Trying to get back on track. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. Back to Wall. Leonard with the ball. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. For Portland, they've got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Now a timeout called by Portland. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the 3 ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Knocked away. Grant the pass to Lillard. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard against Wall. Clock at 6. Nurkic a screen on Wall. On the wing, Payton tries to snap the cold streak.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Now Wall to the inside. Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Wall. George is screen on Lillard. Wall with it. Payton covering. Here's Zubac. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Payton with a screen on Wall. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Little. And here's Grant. Beyond the arc. Paul George pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's George. Looking to get back on track. And Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Payton finds Lillard. Payton with a screen on Wall. Back to Payton. Can they get it? Buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's George. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Grant with a screen on Wall. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. So talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Now here's Nurkic. Now Lillard. Back to Payton. Over George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland, Gary Payton II. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We got this.
So he gets them both. And here's George. That's tipped. Here's Payton. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Zubac finds Wall. George outside. Batum with a screen on Payton. George, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best game.
Portland, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Payton passes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Wall. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now here's Wall. Inside. And there's Leonard on the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's great touch from the swingman, as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Now here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it, always working hard to bring something out the next season.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in, and a switch here also for the Clippers. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Trailblazers now. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard against Wall. Baseline try. And he comes up with a bucket. Lillard's got 23 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Pass to Wall. The big finish by Wall.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
LA ball. Substitution on the court.
.26 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Over Winslow. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to Eubanks. On the wing, Payton. There's the triple. And they recover it. 3-pointer sharp. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game. Kawhi Leonard.